What's going on? What's going on? It's Excellent Dreams here, also known as Ray Jones, also known as Excellent Dreams. I think I said that already. Also known as Raymond Eugene Jones Jr., also known as Trey Ray, also known as just Trey. Well, here I am tonight to talk about how foster care changed my life. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to take a quick poll from anyone of my viewers out there that may have stumbled across this video due to the foster care title. I would like to ask my viewers, have you ever been in foster care? Do you know anyone who's ever been in foster care? If you do, please like this video. Comment down below with your experiences, or things that you may have witnessed from maybe your cousin going through foster care, your brother, your friend, like, you know what I mean, or just someone that you associated with, you know what I'm saying? Because my story is interesting even to me at times. All I can do is go back to my furthest memory. As you get older and older and older, all you could do is go back to your furthest memory, your earliest memory of your mom, your earliest memory of your dad. When I think back and I try to go back to my earliest memories of my parents, man, the earliest memory I have of my mom, the earliest has to be like 5th grade. Like, you know what I mean? I got a whooping in front of all my classmates in the 5th grade, maybe 4th or 5th grade. So we're around there. Like, you know what I mean? She came in. I must have been doing something bad at school. And that was back in the days when 241 kids wasn't too prevalent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the point to where you can beat your kids in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can humiliate your kids by spanking your kid in front of the classroom if the teacher, you know what I mean, didn't do it. Like, you know what I mean? Back in the days when paddling was or swatting, that's what it was called, when you got your ass swatted in school. Like, you know what I mean? We talking about 85, 86 in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So that's the earliest memory I have of my mom. Earliest memory I can recall of my dad would have to be somewhere around the same time frame. I had to been in the 4th or 5th grade, and it was late at night. He used to come banging on my mom's door. You could just hear him drunk. Regina! Regina! Open the door. I want to see my kids. Open the door. I want to see my kids. All I knew was my mom and my dad wasn't together at the time, and that, he rarely came by. And when he did, he was drunk. You know what I'm saying? So, I say if I was in the 5th grade, I had to be in 8. So around 8. I didn't go to foster care until I was 12, but around 8 was when my earliest memories. I'm 38 now, so 30 years ago I can remember us just being poor. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom was a single parent, you know what I'm saying? And she worked 3rd shift, like, you know what I mean? So she pretty much left us in the house at night. Like, you know what I mean? She would put us to sleep and she would go to work, and all we knew was we had to wake up to the alarm clock, get our school clothes on, and and head out the door for school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and make sure we lock the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was our life as kids. Like, if I was 8, my older sister was 9, and my younger brother and sister were like 4 because they were like 5 years younger than us. So, um, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I mean, that was the life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure mama would come home for my younger brother and sister. Like, you know what I mean? Because all I know was we were to head out the door and go to school. And me and my older sister walked, and the younger ones was left in the house. So, we would get out of school. We would go to the Boys and Girls Club because um, we didn't have no key to get back in the house. So mama wasn't expecting us to get back in the house till about 7, 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there, if my memory serves me correctly. So that's pretty much how it was. You know what I mean? We would go to school, go to the Boys and Girls Club, come home from school, and we were in the house. We never really played outside too much or nothing like that. So, and we didn't have the fancy stuff like everybody else had, the luxuries of having pizza and things of that nature. We had beans, like, you know what I mean, and vegetable soup, like, you know what I'm saying, and greens, like, you know what I mean, greens, like pinto beans, like, you know what I'm saying. So, my childhood, that's pretty much what I can remember. But I do know, however, it came about that I was top of my class in school. I was an A student, like, you know what I'm saying, in school. I was the one destined to succeed, like, you know what I'm saying. So I was on a track to where shit. I had my life at 8, 9 years old in the palm of my hands, and I gotta go to school, make sure I gotta get an education. You know what I mean? I make sure that, like, when I grow up, like, you know what I mean, I don't want to be eating beans, like, you know what I'm saying? I want steak, chicken, and all of that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's how I had my mind pre-programmed at that age. So we moved from downtown to the Fay Apartments. Moved from downtown to the Fay Apartments. No, yeah, we moved from downtown to the Fay Apartments. We stayed in the Fay Apartments, for just a little while, and then we moved from the Fay Apartments to McHenry. So we're living on McHenry now. I'm probably about 11. My older sister, Tamiko, she was 12. And let's just say by then, mama would leave at nighttime, just like she always did. Like, you know what I'm saying? But one night, mama left, and it was the weekend. Let's just say it like that. It was the weekend. Mama left. We didn't have school the next day. We woke up the next day. Mama wasn't back. Oh, shit. Mama always came back, like, you know what I mean? We always saw mama the next day, like, you know what I'm saying? So after the first day where she didn't come back, we was kids. We ain't really know what to do. We was worried, like, you know what I mean? And this was the early 90s, so it wasn't like you automatically knew to call 911 or you automatically knew to call 241 kids or whatever the situation may be. Like, you know what I mean? All we did was we waited for mama to come back home. Like, you know what I mean? And she it probably was 3 days after about 3 days of us waking up, eating bologna sandwiches or eating whatever we could find in the house and going to sleep. Like, okay, mama gonna come back home tomorrow. Like, and then she didn't. you don't know what to think. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, you don't know what to think. Like, you know what I mean? So let's say on the third day, uh somebody knock on the door and you don't know who it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you peeking out the door or whatever, like, you know what I mean? And then they say, open up, it's the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you open the door up and they say, yeah, your mama, something terrible has happened. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna need y'all to grab y'all clothes. And you like, grab our clothes. We going to stay with our cousin? Like, you know what I mean? My cousin Bobby at the time, if I'm 38, Bobby has been probably 4 or 5 years older than me. So if I'm 11, no, so Bobby at least had to be 18 because Bobby had her own apartment. Maybe she was 17 and had her own apartment. But however the case may be, I was like 11, 12. So Bobby had to have been 5, 6 years older than me. So she already had her own apartment. So uh, we packed up and we went over our cousin Bobby's house. All we knew was our mama was gone. Something bad had happened. She's not hurt or whatnot, like, I mean, but she won't be able to take care of us. And we had to go stay with Bobby. Now imagine we at Bobby house, we kids. We get to Bobby house, we playing with our Bobby kids, we having a good old time. Not knowing how drastic the situation was at the time. Like, you know what I mean? Just being an adult and thinking back to, damn, you went through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. It's the more and more I think about it, I think of, I mean, I haven't even got to the foster care part, y'all. Like, I mean, I'm just talking about the part where you are removed from the home and told by someone that's not your mother, not your father, not your relative of any sort that you have to do this and you have to go there. Like, I mean, it was at that part that your mind is like, come again, say what? Say that again. Like, and you're a child, so you're not really even able to understand or process it all. Like, you know what I mean? So you get the Bobby house, you know what I mean? You and your three siblings, your two sisters and your brother, and Bobby has 3, 4 kids of her own. So now we're like 8 kids deep, with an 18-year-old. Like, you know what I mean? Let's just say that situation didn't last too long. And we were at Bobby's house for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the max, before I guess the police came again or Child Protective Services came again and said, okay, yeah, you can't stay with Bobby no more. You got to go with your grandma. They was talking to me, said, I got to go with my grandma. And my other brothers and sisters are going to foster care. I say, foster care? Why they can't come stay at grandma's house with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I felt like why they couldn't come stay with me? Like, you know what I mean, at grandma's house. I mean, that wasn't my decision, but I guess I don't know whose decision it was. Like, you know what I mean? I'm 38 years old, just trying to piece it all together on what happened to me at this young, tender age. And now that I'm thinking of it, like, I was at grandma's house by myself. What made me so fucking special? Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so back to my memories. So I'm at grandma's house. I was probably at grandma's house a good 3, 4 months. I'm at grandma's house 3, 4 months. Grandma's house was great. Grandma took great care of me. House was always clean. You know, She always had me run to the store, you know what I mean, to run her errands. I made, I made, I guess, uh, store money or allowance money, you know what I mean? So I was able to had a luxury that I never knew before, actually, like of what an allowance may be. Of, oh, I go to the store, I get to buy myself something. Like, I don't just have to go to the store, buy whatever you want me to buy and bring. So it was a different time for me. I was from 12 to say 12 to 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I still haven't got the foster care yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went from having a home with my mom, my brothers and sisters, to having to stay with my cousin and all her kids, to having to stay with my grandma. Right? And I was 12 at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I was 12, I didn't have no mother, no father, no brothers, no sisters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure enough, my grandma took great care of me, but it wasn't like I was able to keep in touch with the only people that I knew at that time. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm at my grandma's house, like I said, about 3-4 months. And oh shit. Story deeper than I thought it would be. I'll say so I'm at my grandma's house 3-4 months. If y'all liking this recollection, please smash that like button, man, because it's kind of it's taking a toll on me just to tell it to y'all. But like I said, I want to get more personal with the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know more about me and where Excellent Dreams came from. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It wasn't necessarily just a dream. It was a lifetime of dreams of shit that just happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? So please smash that like button. I think I'll end it right here. I've already been talking for 17 minutes and 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So please smash that like button. Please leave a comment down below if you've ever been to foster care. Tomorrow, I promise, when I wake up, I will finish this story of how I ended up in foster care and what my life was like in foster care, and then how I pretty much emancipated out of foster care, and then 10 years, maybe 15 years after that, I turned around and was on the other end of the spectrum, and I was actually a foster parent, taking in other foster kids into my own home. So if you guys definitely want to hear the rest of the story, please subscribe to my channel so you can be notified. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload a video or whenever I go live, because I'm definitely going live with the remainder of this story to be continued. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little teary eyed just thinking of the past, my trials and tribulations, and where I've come from. So I just want to take a break right now. You know what I'm saying? Please comment down below if you've ever been to foster care. If you've ever had to deal with and live through foster care, you know, or if you know anyone, their experiences. And if you like to share, please do. Once again, this is Excellent Dreams. And I'm out.